Hey everybody, welcome back to JC, the Drunken Gamer. I'm here to play Mass Effect 2. I played the original Mass Effect a long time ago. And I remember bits of the story here and there, but people have been clamoring for me to give this one a try, so thought I'd give it a whirl. Yeah, brand new, might as well consider me brand new to the Mass Effect world. So yeah, I'm just gonna stop and we're just gonna leap straight on into it and figure out what's going on here. So we're gonna go new game, and I can't import, don't have a previous character, so let's go male. Fancy loading screen. Looks pretty good. Ships in space. Space. So much space. Gotta see it all. Gotta see it all. Space. Okay, what are we gonna do here? Combat level. We'll do subtitles on. Yes. Auto level. No, we'll fiddle around with that. Combat level. Casual. I am a filthy casual. What are the levels here? We got casual, normal. This difficulty is intended for players who are familiar with shooters and RPGs. This is the baseline Mass Effect 2 experience. Well, I consider myself bland, middle, boring, vanilla, so let's go normal. Alright, yeah, that should be good. Autosave, yes. Squad power usage, yeah. Continue. Electronic Arts presents BioWare. Supernova, everything's on fire? It's liquid fire. Magma. Oh, hello. What's going on here?
Shepard did everything right. More than we could have hoped for.
It's a hell of a view.
Commander Shepard uncovered the truth.
And still, it's not enough.
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack.
That Michael
But they're
Sheen?
sending him to fight Geth. Geth. We both know they're not the real threat. The Reapers are still out there.
Reapers!
And it's up to us to stop them.
Yep, that's definitely Martin Sheen.
The Council will never trust Cerberus. They'll never accept our help, even after everything humanity has accomplished. But Shepard, they'll follow him. He's a hero, a bloody icon.
Gotta
But
respect
he's
that
just
guy.
one man. If we lose
Sitting
Shepard,
in
humanity
space,
might
smoking a
not
cigarette,
follow.
staring at a supernova.
Then see to it that we don't lose him.
With Cyborg Eyes, a badass. In 2183, the heart of the galactic community suffered a devastating attack. The Citadel space station was invaded by a synthetic Geth army attempting to open a portal for the Reapers, enormous machines that eradicate all organic civilization every 50,000 years. Commander Shepard led the defense, saving the Citadel. Blah, blah, blah. That wasn't fast enough. Oh, Normandy. It's a rather penile-shaped ship. Thrusting through space.
Disengaging FTL drives.
And that's Seth
Mission
Green.
6 active.
What the hell?
Board is green. We are running silent.
Scott!
We're wasting our time. 4 days searching up and down this sector, and we haven't found any sign of Geth activity.
A lot of celebrity voice work.
3 ships went missing here in the past month. Something
Joker.
happened to them.
My money's on slavers. The
Private
Terminus
Joker.
system is crawling with them.
Picking up something on the
Neighbors.
long-range scanner. Unidentified vessel. Looks like a cruiser.
Doesn't match any known signatures.
Suspicious. It's bad guys.
Cruiser is changing
Aliens.
course. Now on intercept trajectory.
Can't be.
I've seen a
Stealth
lot of
systems
episodes of
are
Star
engaged.
Trek. That's
There's
always
no way
bad.
a Geth ship could possibly...
It's not the Geth. Brace for evasive maneuvers!
It's not? Final flash!
Presley!
Kinetic barriers down.
Ugh.
Multiple
Lots
hull
of pain
breaches.
and death.
Weapons offline.
No.
Somebody get that fire out.
Woo! I'm good. Oh, alien women.
Shepard!
Distress beacon is ready for launch.
Will the Alliance
Go
get here in time?
badass. elevator. They damn well better.
I'm not doing this just so they can find our frozen corpses.
Amen.
Get everyone onto the escape shuttle.
Joker's still in the cockpit. He won't evacuate.
Seems like a rather tiny, pitiful fire extinguisher. Put out the flame. There's no time to argue. I gave you an order!
Get to the damn shuttle. I'll haul Joker's crippled ass out of here.
Even if I have to cripple him myself.
Get the hell out of here.
Run!
Everybody in! Go, go, go!
Shades of Halo. Well, that's not a good day at the office. How was your time in the military? I got blown up. Launch the pods! Launch the pods! That ship is on its last sea legs. Sea legs? Space legs? Some kind of legs. Would you quit it with the exploding thing? Oh, hey, I think I'm playing. I am playing. Get to Joker in the cockpit of the upper.
Mayday! This is SSB Normandy!
Okay.
We've suffered heavy damage from an unknown enemy!
Why are you still here?
Hold together. Hold together.
Oh! Oh! I'm in space. Wow. Kinda cool. I kinda have a thing for space. I love space. It's kinda freaky at the same time. The whole idea of like no sound, vibrations. It's kinda eerie. Ah! Yeah. It'd suck if this thing flew apart while I was exposed to vacuum.
Come on, Joker. We have to get out of here.
No,
Nice
I
helmet.
won't abandon the Normandy. I can still save her.
Bro.
The Normandy's dead. Just like us, we don't get the hell out of here.
No, we just have to. Oh no.
Oh no.
They're coming around.
Oh no. Space dicks. Why are they wrecking my ship? That's not good.
Watch the.
Why are you still typing? Oh, fuck your arm. Get out of there. Priorities, bro. Oh no, he's not gonna make it. I'm not gonna make it. I am in space! They exploded my battleship. Oh boy. Oh, fuck. Oh, and he's leaking. Leaking oxygen out of his suit. Well, this is not a great opening for a character in any game that I've played so far. Let's see. His ship is blown up. Everybody's dead. He's adrift in space, hurtling towards the planet and running out of oxygen. But cool piano. Wow. The graphics in this game are pretty amazing, I gotta say. That's a pretty badass visual. So now what? Mass Effect. That was the. We haven't even gotten to the title yet! Mass 2 Effect. Backstory comic. Okay. Genesis.
Just another routine mission. Why do they always say that before a mission?
Yeah, why
Of
do
course
they
it's
always say
routine.
that?
You haven't done anything yet. It's everything that
Duh.
happens along the way.
Right.
The choices you make, the paths you choose, that turn the routine into anything but. Of course,
Preach.
that's how it started. A routine mission. Answering a distress call. And look where that got me. We were testing out the Normandy, Captain Anderson's new ship, when the distress call came in. An Alliance patrol on Eden Prime had been attacked. They'd seen something they couldn't explain.
New
Whatever
ship.
it was massive. I hit the ground
That's
with
what
my
she said.
lieutenant, Caden Olenko. A good kid, loyal, by the book, with a talent for biotics. We came across the lone survivor of the patrol, Gunnery Chief Ashley Williams. A soldier to the core. Tough, disciplined, ready to take on whatever came her way. Ashley joined up with us and
Badass.
took us to the spot where she lost her squad. That's when we saw it. The ship. Like nothing I'd ever seen. It was massive, scorching the colony and everything around it as it blasted
Sorry.
away.
Make penile jokes.
We followed the path
My
of destruction to an
dad's face
artifact. A beacon left by a long-dead race called the Protheans. The colony had dug it up, and whoever attacked them had tried to take it. Chief Williams made the mistake of getting too close. It hit her with some type of energy.
Oh.
I grabbed her and threw her out of the way. That's when
Zapped.
it hit me. Hard. Every muscle in my body went rigid. I couldn't move. Could barely breathe. Everything went black. And then I saw something. A vision. Dream. Nightmare.
Well, which was it? Vision, a dream, or a nightmare?
By the time I woke up, we were halfway to the Citadel on our way to meet the Council. I was expected to explain what I'd seen. Anderson came along. So did
no
Adina,
words.
our political representative on the Citadel. With those two heavyweights, it seemed reasonable we could persuade the Council that the ship we'd seen was a potential threat, as was the individual behind the attacks. The main suspect for the Eden Prime massacre was a Turian Spectre named Saren. He'd been seen by one of the survivors from the colony at
Spectre.
Eden Prime, and there was some evidence to suggest that the ship was connected to Saren. But even Adina's pointed accusations weren't enough to convince the Council. They just couldn't believe one of their chosen
Sorry.
elite Spectres could be
I'm a
guilty of
child.
something like that. They needed proof. Which meant I needed proof. Fortunately, I wasn't alone in my search. Garrus, another Turian, wanted to help. A top agent for Citadel Security. Despite orders from his superiors that he shouldn't get involved, he told me he was suspicious of Saren, and he had some useful leads. More importantly, he was willing to share them. That led me to Rex, the biggest, nastiest looking Krogan bounty hunter I'd ever seen. He turned out to be more than just a brute. It was his intel that led to a fugitive with incriminating evidence on Saren. The fugitive turned out to be an energetic little Quarian named Tally. A tech expert with a knack for hacking, she
All my space
procured
friends.
some information on Saren. Evidence that proved Saren was dirty. Tally's evidence proved that Saren was responsible for the massacre on Eden Prime, and that the immense warship we'd
killed
spotted
them all.
was in fact Saren's flagship. But it went much further. Saren was trying to find a way to bring back a race of sentient machines from dark space. Machines allegedly responsible for cleansing the galaxy of all organic life. These Reapers were blamed for wiping out all life 50,000 years ago,
Reapers.
including the Protheans, then disappearing
They're
back through the
going to
mass
kill
relays to
you
dark
all.
space, leaving no trace they'd ever been. That explained why Saren
And
was
how
after the
do we
beacon,
know?
and it made some sense out of my visions. But not much else. We couldn't convince the Council that the Reapers were a threat, but they agreed Saren had to be stopped.
How could
They
you
stripped
not?
him of his Spectre status and gave me
An
the honor
alternate
of
dimension
becoming
filled
the
with
first
giant
human
killer machines.
Spectre.
Oh, not a
My
threat.
first task?
We're cool. It's all
Bring
good,
down
bro.
Saren. Anderson decided to stay behind, giving up his ship, the Normandy. He told me I would need it more than he would. He also pointed me in a direction. Liara, a Prothean expert, adept in biotics, and maybe most importantly, daughter of Benezia, Saren's
Kinda
top
hot for an
lieutenant.
alien squid
And
chick.
like most Asari, as beautiful as she is intelligent, and born with a
see,
unique
I'm not
ability
alone.
to meld with other species. Liara was able to help me decipher
maybe
some
not
of the
so
vision
down
the beacon
with
had
the-
given me.
Get in my
Nothing
mind.
concrete, but it gave me some clues. And a new appreciation for the Asari.
Crying alien
Her technique
space
for
face.
accessing my vision was unexpected, but not at all unpleasant.
Sexy times?
Ashley was a little concerned about the connection I shared with Liara. As commander, I knew either relationship had the potential to interfere with the mission.
Oh, I gotta choose. Interactive comic. Okay. I guess sexy alien mind melding space chick.
I told Liara about how I felt. Apparently she'd felt it too. But we agreed we wouldn't let it get in the way of our mission. Finding Saren. Thanks to Liara's
Cool, you can
help,
make choices.
we had our next lead. Benezia. Saren had taken her to Novaria, where he'd enslaved a dangerous race of insect-like creatures, the Rachni. He ordered Benezia to use the same technique Liara had used on me to extract information from the Rachni Queen. The Queen's drones were everywhere,
Creepy.
and they weren't
Oh,
happy.
ow.
We had to fight through hundreds of them to get to Benezia. By the time we arrived, Saren was gone. With the information. I tried to reason
like
with
bugs.
Benezia, but Saren had indoctrinated her. He had somehow acquired the ability to control people's actions and wills. Benezia wouldn't surrender, and Liara was forced to watch her mother die in her arms.
Metal.
And I was left with an angry, dangerous Rachni Queen to deal with. She claimed her
pretty.
drones would do no harm if I released her. But the Rachni had terrorized the galaxy before.
Kill the queen! Kill the bugs with fire.
I couldn't take the chance. I had a mission to do, and an army of angry Rachni would be one more problem I didn't have time to deal with. With Saren's top lieutenant dead, he was quickly running out of time and places to hide. I tracked him down at his base on Vermeer, but we soon learned it was more than a base of operations. It was a breeding ground. Saren was breeding an army of Krogan. He'd found a cure for the genophage, a disease inflicted on the Krogan to prevent them from breeding and taking over the galaxy. But the Krogan Saren was breeding were slaves, mindless beasts that obeyed Saren's will. I had to destroy the base and all its research. Rex disagreed. Violently.
Whoa.
Rex wanted the genophage cure for his people. I tried to convince him to help me destroy it, that these Krogan weren't real.
Yeah.
But he wouldn't back
Alien
down.
turtle head man? Oh no. He's kind of cool though. I kind of like him. Rex, that's a badass name. Can I save him?
Fortunately, Rex is smarter than he looks.
Oh,
He realized this wasn't the way
thank
to
you,
help
Rex.
his people, and that Saren was the real threat. When we finally got to the center of the base, I realized just how close Saren was to completing his plan. He was already in communication with the Reapers. Sovereign, Saren's flagship we'd all assumed was just a ship, was a Reaper. It spoke to me. Threatened. I could feel the menace it had for every living thing. It wanted me dead. It wanted us all dead.
That's
And I
pretty
knew it was
fucking metal though,
capable
I
of
gotta
doing
say.
just that.
I wrote a
What I
giant
couldn't
alien
understand
space
was
squid
why
that will kill
Saren
all
would
of you.
help it.
Yeah, why?
But
Why
there was
would
no
you?
time to think about it. Sovereign knew where we were. We had to destroy the base and get the hell out. I split up my
No
team
shit.
in 2 squads, sending Ash with one and Caden with the other as a distraction. We had a nuke, and we planned to use it. Before we could detonate the bomb,
Only
Saren
way to
showed
be
up.
sure.
We fought. I stalled him to make time for my team. And in talking to him, I realized the truth. It wasn't Saren who was indoctrinating everyone. It was Sovereign.
What?
The Reaper.
No.
And Saren was in deeper than all of them. He tried to convince me he was still in control. Said he found a way to reduce the Reaper's influence, but he was kidding
Full
himself.
of shit.
Or believing the lies Sovereign was telling him. Before I could convince him to stop, he ran, leaving me just seconds to extract my squad mates.
Ran
tried.
so far away.
But I wasn't fast enough.
A flock of
I could only
seagulls.
save one of them.
Why? Why am I? Ugh. I don't like it. I don't like it. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Catch a tiger by the toe. If he hollers, let him go. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Caden
Bad
was a
way?
good man. And a great soldier.
Sorry, bro.
But I had to choose. And I chose Ash.
Oh,
That was the last time Saren would slip away from
I
me.
don't feel good about that.
I knew then, the next time we met, one of us would die. With my team
Turn to
mostly
page
intact.
42 if
We
you
chased
want
Saren
Ashley
and
to
his army to
survive.
Ilos.
Turn to page
a
78
long-lost
if you
planet
want
that
Caden.
once belonged to the Protheans. As we
Old
prepared
adventure
for what
books.
we knew would be a desperate fight, I spoke to my crew. We were just one ship, against Saren's growing army. I assured them all that despite the odds, we could defeat him. Liara saw through my words. She knew I was hurting after Caden's death. She could sense my doubts. We both knew this mission could be our last. Until that moment, we'd put our feelings aside for the sake of that mission. But why wait? We gave in to each other. And it was perfect. While it lasted.
Alien sex.
We arrived on Ilos, close behind Saren. Once on the planet, we discovered a Prothean databank that helped me put the final pieces of my vision together. The Reapers had come 50,000 years ago. And every 50,000 years before that. Each time purging the galaxy of life.
Consistent.
The Protheans had fought and died, like
Oh,
every
God.
species before them. But a few survived
so
long
cool.
enough to leave a parting gift.
Artwork. It's like
The
heavy metal
Protheans had
magazine.
discovered that the Citadel was the key to controlling the mass relays. By sabotaging the Citadel, they found a way to close the relays to dark space, slowing the Reapers' return,
Sounds like a bad
giving us
place.
the time we needed
Dark
to find a
space.
solution to stop the Reapers once and for all. Saren knew this. He was leading his army to take control of the Citadel and re-establish the relays to dark space, bringing the waiting Reapers here to destroy us all. We followed him to the Citadel. It was intact, but heavily damaged. He had caught the Council fleets by surprise, and they were only now regrouping. And with
It's a long
Sovereign as his
comic.
flagship, there was little hope the fleets could counterattack with enough strength to take back the Citadel. But Saren was done running, and I was done chasing him. As the Alliance and Citadel fleets battled Saren's army outside, I cornered the Turian bastard in the Citadel tower and confronted him. He died believing that the Reapers would save him. As I fought to regain control of the Citadel, the Council's flagship, the Destiny Ascension, fell under attack. Despite Saren's death, Sovereign and Saren's army continued to fight. The Council was aboard the Destiny Ascension, and they were requesting assistance. But I knew in order to help them, I would have to put our human alliance fleet in jeopardy.
Come on. I don't like politicians, but I guess, like, if you don't, I guess they all die, everything goes to shit. Like, there's no I guess I'll be a good guy.
The Council had to be saved. They represented the hearts and minds of the galactic community. Without them, the fleets would be in disarray.
I don't know what to do!
Even with the Citadel back in my control, Saren defeated, and the Normandy leading the combined galactic fleet, the battle against Sovereign, a single Reaper, was relentless.
Reaper!
It
Sorry, I
took the
can't
combined
stop
fleets of humanity and the other races. But in the end, Sovereign fell. But the costs were immense.
So
While
boss.
humanity's efforts in the war earned us our first seat on the Council, it was a hollow victory. The Reapers were still out there. I knew the fight was far from over, but as the one who'd led the fight against Saren, I was given new responsibilities. The choice of humanity's first counselor was left for me to decide.
no.
On the one hand,
I gotta
Udina,
pick the president
a lifetime
now?
politician. Ruthless and ambitious, he would easily navigate the political landmines that would soon be put in
As
front
long
of him.
as it isn't Trump.
The other choice, Captain Anderson, the career soldier. Tough but fair, but a friend, and someone I could trust. Both great leaders in their own right.
Give in to the military-industrial complex. Captain Anderson.
Anderson didn't want the job, which was a sure sign he'd be perfect for it. No ambition to get in
He
the way.
looks so disappointed. I wanted to be
The war was
council
over.
leader. Ah!
The threat had passed. In time, the Council would rebuild itself. The Citadel could be repaired. Even the pain of lost friends would fade. But none of that mattered if the Reapers were still out there. And if they were all as powerful as Sovereign, we had to find a way to stop them. I had to find a way. I gathered my crew,
I did.
took my ship, and went in search of answers. Officially, the Council would only say I was assigned to cleanup duty, rooting out any remnants of Saren's army. Just another routine mission.
Just another, like how he started. So I guess that's the backstory, and now we're going into after his falling. Did he survive? Is he dead? Are we underwater? Where am I? Titanic? Jack!
Commander Shepard has been recovered.
Oh,
The Lazarus
that's me.
Project will proceed as planned.
Lazarus, as in risen from the dead Lazarus? Regenerated? I died! I did die! They're Wolverining my ass! Bringing me back to life. I'm all dead and rotted. Ugh! one hell of a hangover. Gentlemen, we can rebuild him. Lead. And the brain damage. Oh, hello. Oh, I guess this is where I customize and stuff. I'm going to. Loading. I do! I get to build myself! Call me J.C. Shepard. There we go. Accept. Let's go. Custom mail. Select. Oh, I like that look. We'll go default. Handsome looking dude. What do we want here? Soldier, Trader, Vanguard, Sentinel, Adept. I've heard that Vanguard apparently is the fun one to play, so we will go Vanguard. Oh, both your parents are blah blah blah. Spacer, colonist, dun, 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 Earthborn. Oh no. Let's go with Spacer, Army brat. Soul Survivor. Who doesn't like a little bit of PTSD? A war hero? Nah, I don't want to be Captain America. Ruthless. It's kind of badass. So, let's go with Soul Survivor. Sounds like fun. Okay. Confirm. Oh.
He's reacting to outside stimuli, showing an awareness of his surroundings.
Sounds like me in the morning.
I think he's waking up.
Damn it, Wilson. He's not ready yet. Give him the sedative. Shepard, don't try to move. Just lie still. Try to stay calm.
Heart rate's still climbing.
This is me every morning.
Activity's off the charts.
Sedate him!
Pushing into the red zone. It's not working.
Another dose. Now.
Heart rate dropping. Stats falling back into normal range. That was too close. We almost
comfortably numb.
Run the numbers again.
Just staring at me. Creepy. She's kind of creepy. Miranda.
Wake up, Commander.
Oh, now you want me up. Didn't want me up before.
Shepard, do you hear me? Get out of that bed now. This facility is under attack.
I don't wanna.
Shepard, your scars aren't healed, but I need you to get
minutes.
moving. This facility is under attack.
I don't want to feed Grandma bacon in the bathtub.
There's a pistol in the locker on the other side of the room. Hurry!
Who keeps a pistol in a medical bay?
Grab the pistol and armor from the locker. You don't
Okay,
have time
whoa,
to wait
we're
around,
playing.
Shepard. Grab your weapon and armor.
This pistol doesn't have a thermal clip.
It's a med bay. We'll get you a clip
Right.
from. Keep your head down, Shepard. Shield yourself from the blast. Someone's hacking security trying to kill you. Look for a thermal clip for your pistol.
So you leave me a gun, but no bullets. What was the point? Okay.
Looks like they set up a barricade to try holding the mechs off. Look out!
Oh boy. Ow!
Keep moving. We need to get to the shuttles.
That hurt! Yes, you robot bitch.
Shepard, security mechs are closing in on your position. Don't take any chances. Stay in cover while you take out those mechs.
Die!
Please reconsider your aggressive attitude.
I'll reconsider your aggressive attitude. Ow!
Critical system
Nice work, Shepard.
Ammo. So yeah, I'm not kind of thrust in the middle of the story here. Not really sure everything what's going on. Holy crap, we got giant mechs.
Don't waste time. I can't keep the mechs distracted for long.
Nope. Right, nope. Too much death.
More reinforcements heading your way. Grab the
Grenade launcher? Fuck yeah.
Threat detected.
Oh, that's so much fun. It's freaky. Oh.
Hurry! Get to the door! Run!
Run to the bar like a hero!
You're doing great, Shep. Head to the next room and
Ah, staticky radio. We're in what century? No thermal clips, radios don't work. So much for the future, right? What? Just crawling? Just creepy? Ugh. Not interested. Anything cool in this office?
The cost of this project is astronomical. Over 4 billion credits so far. But nobody seems to care that we've gone over budget. I don't know where the boss gets all this money. Maybe it's better not to know. I just wish he'd kick a little more in my direction once in a while.
Progress is slow, but subject shows signs of recovery. Major organs are again functional, and there is signs of rudimentary neurological activity. In an effort to accelerate the process, we've moved
Sounds like my report card at school.
of the subject to biosynthetic fusion. Initial results show promise.
This way. Where am I going in this place? Sprint! You're dead.
Backup systems engaged. System failing.
What are you doing here? Thought you were still a work in progress.
Are you with Miranda?
Yeah, sorry. I forgot this is all new to you right now. I'm Jacob Taylor.
Yeah, just a bit.
I've been stationed here for...
Hostiles detected.
Damn it!
Robot face, what's wrong with your...
Things must be worse than I thought if Miranda's got you running around.
What does that
We'll
mean?
win, but we better get you to the shuttle first.
You're attacking what? What is going on?
What's with the mechs?
Security. Usually they fight for us. Somebody must have hacked them. That should be impossible, unless you've got access. We've got to get you out of here, Shepard.
Okay, I'm gonna ask questions later when I don't have bullets flying at me.
It's your station, Jacob. I'll follow you.
First step, let's finish off these metal bastards. We're low on thermal clips, but I'm a biotic. Just give the order when you want me to hit them with the good stuff.
And with all the good stuff. Ow. Yeah. Ow!
Careful.
You be careful, don't tell me. Die!
Excuse me.
Left
Just
shift.
give the order.
Okay, what can I do here? Pull.
Critical system requesting assistance. System failing.
Falling back.
That's hysterical. Psychic powers.
Ready to get the hell off this station?
Before we go anywhere, I
No
need some
shit,
answers.
Sherlock.
Sure. What do you want to know?
Where do I don't know. Like, injured. Did I die?
You said they spent 2 years rebuilding me? How bad were my injuries?
I'm no doctor, but it was bad. When I first saw you, you were nothing but meat and tubes. Anywhere else, they'd have put you in a coffin.
Ugh.
But Project Lazarus was different. Cutting-edge technology.
What do you mean? Cloning? Cybernetics?
I don't know the details. You'd have to ask the scientists. But I'm pretty sure you're not a clone. They wanted to bring you back exactly as you were.
Comfortable
You're
notion.
still you. You just might have a few extra bits and pieces now.
Okay. Well, let's get the hell out
What's
of
the
here.
quickest way to those shuttles?
Depends where the mechs are thickest. It's probably best if you...
Check. Anyone on this
Fat
frequency?
booty.
Anybody
Fat
still
booty
alive out
mix.
there? Hello?
Thick.
Wilson, this is
Wilson!
Jacob. I'm here with Commander Shepard. Just took out a wave of mechs over in
Yeah,
D-Wing.
volleyball.
Shepard's alive? How the hell? Never mind. You need to get him out of there. Get to the service tunnels and head for the network control room.
Roger that, Wilson. Stay on this frequency.
Let's get out of here.
Roll out.
You bet. We can get into the service tunnels through this door.
Cool. More ammo. Let me sling my bullets of death.
We've been spotted.
Damn it, Wilson.
Damn it, Wilson.
The whole station is crawling with mechs. I'm doing the best I can.
Impact event. Reactor forces have engaged.
Wilson, find us another route out of here. Preferably one that doesn't lead straight into an enemy squad.
Just keep moving toward the control room. Don't get pinned down. I'll see what I can do.
What?
Oh god, they found me.
No! Not Wilson.
Where are you?
Server room B! Hurry! They're out of control!
Run! Go back.
Shepard, down here! Bastards got me in the leg!
I don't remember you. I think I remember you.
We need to get off this station.
I'm not going anywhere till someone fixes my leg.
Prima donna
Should
much?
be some Metagel in the
Such
first
a
aid
diva.
station on the wall.
Wilson.
Hopefully there's enough
Good
to get
old
him up and
Wilson the
moving again.
diva.
Grab the Metagel from the first aid station on the wall.
Don't tell me what to do. Left shift. What am I doing here? What? Unity. Provides any wounded fallen squad member. Think that's what we want? Good as new! Sensu beam!
Thanks, Shepard. Never thought you'd save my life. Guess that makes us even now.
Wilson, why do you think so
I thought
little
maybe
of
I
me?
could shut down the security mechs, but whoever did this fried the whole system. Completely irreversible.
We didn't ask what you were doing. Why do you even have security mech clearance? You were in the bio wing.
Weren't you listening? I came here to try and fix this. Besides, I was shot. How do you explain that?
I don't trust any of you.
You're all strangers to me. Let's get someplace safe, then we'll sort out who's
Thank you.
Right, Shepard. We need to find Miranda. We can't leave her behind.
Forget about Miranda. She was over in D-Wing. The mechs were all over that sector. There's no way she survived.
A bunch of mechs won't drop Miranda. She's
A
alive.
whiny bitch, Wilson.
Then where is she? Why haven't we heard from her? There are only two possible explanations. She's either dead, or she's a traitor.
Well, I don't think I like Wilson. Miranda's kind of creepy, but I'll not.
Then why did you wake me up and warn me about the attack?
Okay, maybe she's not a traitor, but that doesn't change the facts. We're here, she's not. We need to save ourselves.
God, this guy.
The shuttle bay is only a few. You can overload the canisters to clear a path for the shuttle.
Just use that.
Mechs don't know when to quit.
Switch back to my pistol.
Okay, we took him down. But this is getting tense. Shepard, if I tell you who we work for, will you trust me?
This really isn't the time, Jacob.
We won't make it if he's expecting a shot in the back.
If you want to piss off the
wasn't,
boss,
but
it's your
okay.
ass, Jacob.
The Lazarus Project. The program that rebuilt you. It's funded and controlled by Cerberus.
Should I recognize that name?
Maybe that's a side effect of your recovery. You and Cerberus certainly have a history. According to the Alliance, we're a radical pro-human splinter group. You wiped out several of our research bases. But things change. The Alliance declared you dead. They gave up. Cerberus spent a fortune to bring you back. Look, I'd be suspicious too. But right now we have to work together. I thought you deserved to know what's what. Once we're off the station, I'll take you to the Elusive Man.
Elusive Man.
He'll explain everything. I promise.
Elusive Man. Is he in charge of all this?
Yeah, that's not his real name, of course.
Gee.
Nobody knows who he really is.
It was a code name the Alliance
Wouldn't it be
used.
funny if it was?
Kind of
Parents
stuck.
just weren't that imaginative. And Elusive Man better have answers.
I don't care what his name is. He just needs to answer my questions. All of them.
He spent a lot of money and time bringing you back. I'm sure he'll be...
Well, everything looks to be going okay right now. Not too great. Oh god, kill it with death. Nope. Ah. Ow, ow. Get out of my face, Wilson.
call. Requesting assist system failing. Backup system engaged.
I killed him with murder. Oh, God. Ah. Oh, that was a waste. I didn't get to use my boom boom. What do we got?
Test subject has been recovered, but the damage is far worse than we initially feared. In addition to the expected burns and internal injuries from the explosion, subject has suffered significant cellular breakdown due to long-term exposure to vacuum and sub-zero temperatures. Despite the extent of the physical trauma, Wilson assures me subject is
Fucking Wilson.
The Lazarus Project will proceed as planned.
Starting to like Wilson less and less. I hate that fucking guy. Whiny, complainy bitch of a man. Not trustworthy at all.
Come on, through here. We're almost at the... Miranda, but you were...
No, Wilson, I loved him!
Dead?
What the hell
How
are you
did you
doing?
do that?
My job. Wilson betrayed us all.
What? Well, what happens now?
If you say
okay.
so. What's our next step?
What the fuck?
We get on the shuttle and go. My boss wants to speak to you.
You mean the elusive man? I know you work for Cerberus.
Ah, Jacob. I should have known your conscience would get the better of you.
Lying to the commander isn't the way to get him to join our cause.
Well, since we're getting everything out in the open, is there anything else you want to ask before we go,
No, or
Commander?
you might shoot me in the face.
I've had enough of this station to last a lifetime.
Or two, in your case.
Ah, dad joke. We're going to meet the wizard, the wonderful wizard of elusive man thing. Cool.
Before you meet with the elusive man, we need to ask a few questions to evaluate your condition.
Psychological
Come on,
questioning.
Miranda, more tests? Shepard took down those mechs without any trouble. That has to be good enough.
It's been 2 years since the attack. The elusive man needs to know that Shepard's personality and memories are intact. Ask the questions.
Feel fine?
This is a waste of time. I feel as good as
Like
ever.
the fact half
The
my face
sooner we
is glowing.
start, the sooner we can be done. Start with personal history.
Okay. Records show you were a spacer kid, raised mostly on one ship or another. You enlisted and you survived a Thresher Maw attack that wiped out the rest of your team. Do you remember that?
I refuse to die.
Yeah, I remember it. Everyone's screaming, gunfire, blood
So
everywhere.
generic about it.
I was the only one who stayed
everybody's
focused on
screaming
survival.
and blood and
I read
stuff,
the
whatever.
report. 50 Marines died on Akuz. You were the only one who lived. Satisfied, Miranda?
Almost. Let's try something more recent. Vermeer, where you destroyed Saren's cloning facility. You had to leave one of your squad behind to die in the blast.
Caden thing?
Lieutenant Caden Alenko was killed in
Yeah.
action. It was your
And I
call.
had to-
Why did you leave him
I
behind?
had to make a choice on that one. It's hard.
I left a friend to die that day, and I didn't do it casually. But I had to save as
Unlike
many
the
people
first
as I
mission,
could.
where everything
Caden
got
gave
chewed
his
apart.
life for the rest of the
The
team.
second time
Without
I
him,
learned to
I
care.
couldn't have stopped Saren. He died a hero.
I understand, Commander. And I wasn't judging your decision. Everybody at Cerberus knows that cloning facility had to be destroyed.
There are other tests we really should run.
Come on, Miranda. Enough with the quizzes. The memories are there, and I can vouch for Shepard's combat skills personally.
I suppose you're right. We'll have to hope the elusive man accepts our little field test as evidence enough.
Okay, oh, here we go.
The elusive man is waiting for you in the
Oh!
other room.
Exciting. Oh, customized gear. Armor. Casual appearance. Ugh. Ugh. Weird. Oh god. Look like a Mad Max bondage bounty hunter. No, those aren't gonna do. No, let's switch to the armor here. We got here like Space Marine N7 type. Surface assault armor. That's kind of cool. Kind of like a space hockey goalie football player. Oh. Oh yeah. Oh, look at that. Oh, that's like straight up Prometheus alien type thing. It's like biomechanical. Did H.R. Giger do this? Holy shit, I'm wearing that. That looks badass. Wow. Look at that. Well, let's go meet Elusive Man, my shiny new suit. Oh, is this going to be like a Darth Vader Empire Strikes Back hologram type deal thing? Ah, it is. Yeah, okay. Scanning. The suit looks like if H.R. Giger drew a Power Ranger.
Commander Shepard.
Oh, Michael Sheen, we're back.
Elusive
Okay.
Man. I thought we'd be meeting face to face.
A necessary precaution. Not unusual for people who know what you and I know.
What do we know?
And what exactly is it that you and I know?
That our place in the universe is more fragile than we'd like to
Freaky
think.
glowing eyes. Creepy.
That one man, one very specific man, might be all that stands between humanity and the greatest threat of our brief existence.
The Reapers.
Good to see your memory still intact. How are you feeling?
You're not my friend.
You need to earn the right to ask me those kinds of questions.
You and your weird
Cerberus
glowing
isn't as
star
evil as you
background.
believe. You and I are on the same side. We just have different methods.
Cut to the chase. What are the Reapers doing that made you decide to bring me back?
We're at war. No one wants to admit it, but humanity is under attack. While you've been sleeping, entire colonies have been
Sleeping, more like dead.
Human colonies. We believe it's someone working for the Reapers, just as Saren and the Geth aided Sovereign. You've seen it yourself. You bested all of them. That's just one reason we chose you.
Nothing you say is going to convince me to trust you. I need more than words.
I'd be disappointed if I could persuade you that easily. Go and see for yourself. I have a shuttle ready to take you to Freedom's Progress, the latest colony to be abducted.
Abduct a colony.
Miranda and Jacob will brief you.
Do I have a choice, really?
Is this a volunteer job, or am I being volunteered?
You always have a choice, Shepard. If you don't find the evidence we're both looking for, we can part
After all the
ways.
money you sunk
But
into
first,
me?
go to Freedom's Progress.
Oh,
Find
I
any
think you
clues
own
you
my
can.
ass.
Who's abducting the colonies? Do they have any connection to the Reapers? I brought you back. It's up to you to do the rest.
Oh. Cool. Crazy. Neat. Okay. And on that note, guys, I think I'm going to call it for now. Thanks for tuning in and watching. This has been episode 1 of Mass Effect 2. Many more to come. Don't know how many episodes it's going to take, but the idea is here to chew through the entire game and see what it's all about. And yeah, after that, I might move on to Mass Effect 3. We'll see, time permitting. But anyways, thanks for watching.